Hello everyone, this is JQ17. I am playing JPDE 2.0 for the first time in my entire life. After playing the first one, I never played the second one. I'm waiting for them to update the first one. The goal is to do all the playgrounds first and then do everyone else's. But if you guys enjoy these videos, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new.
21 Pritza 489. The events from that day have since come to be known as the Fall of Beacon. A darkness revealed itself to the world of Remnant. In its wake, it aimed to split, break the spirit of our people, and erase the city of Vale in its entirety. The world broke apart, trust between nations forever damaged, many lives were lost, but the spirit endured. It endured and burned bright like roaring flame, even as evil ladies clawed hand of Remnant, her defenders left it singed and crushed. Through actions and defiance, strengthened by unique bonds between individuals of all backgrounds and walks of life, finding themselves unwillingly at the center of it all and yet never giving up the fight. Three years have passed since that fateful day. Remnant and their people have been forever changed. And now darkness encroaches again. Liotti, 21 Pritza 492. Paco, border region with the Kingdom of Vale. An ambitious man, set on a path of violence and retribution, arrives at an ancient fortress with an armed entourage.
See, I haven't finished the first one.
He has come to remove an obstacle, one way or the other. What hangs in the balance?
I guess congratulations on the order, Adam. You done it.
Is the leadership of the White Fang and the future of the Fauny people.
This morning on the High Command of Alice has signed into law the special reform. Come New Year's Eve, Fang won't be allowed to own businesses in Alice territory any longer. The previous reform has stripped them of the right of holding public office of any kind and working public-owned businesses, which is most of the big ones, ensuring Fangs are once again second-class citizens in Atlas. Decades of progress erased in 3 years. I hope you're proud. Humans acting out of fear, ignorance. Story as old as time. This is actually has a new twist on it. Fear for sure, but ignorance, no, Adam. They're clear-minded, fully aware. You make sure of it. You make sure they could trace back every single act and situation violence to the white fang, to stir and rigate, make humans think any finance is a Fang supporter, as it should be, as it should be always been. Brothers and sisters joined together for the cause. Fang does not speak for all Funyuns, Adam. It was never meant to become representative of our way of life or what we as people stand for. Such a small vision, Santa, is just needed to be stand for something better than picking or peg humans against their own greed. And what would that be? Revolution. You mean genocide? Do you seriously intend to drag us into open conflict with the humans? Drag us. Don't take me for a tyrant, Santa. All I'm going to do is take away any other choice. This isn't a war we can win, Adam. Just like Val was untouchable, we all know how that ended. You're meek and short-sighted, Santa. You had the right idea when you took the Fang over from, but it just lacked the resolve and vision to go further. And you would, pray tell, then how are we going to win a race? We're outnumbered 5-1. I have plans, which only be short-aired with those following in my vision, the Fang's vision. And what of those who won't? What of those who define the place they find for themselves in the world? A place built on lies and hands out, worthless. With you or against you, then. With the Fang or against the Fang, my brothers now chose to walk the path of rebirth. To us, be lost. It is all people winning in the future they stand against. And bloodshed, glory wars, how many will die? Many. But with the knowledge that they will pave the way for our people's golden age. A future where Fang won't ever be enslaved again. A new world founded on remaining coexistence, pounds of his original sins, cleanse of the rot which has hold us down for ages, going as far as infecting even the best of us. The white no, the red fang will rape the slate clean, and then we'll rebuild. To victory, sir, for the fang, and found anywhere. Glory to the bitcher of beacon. Cleanse of the rod. I've heard enough. So I only got like a couple hours of sleep. So I got woken up. Three in front of us by the stairs, four behind us by the entrance. We're surrounded. Lay down your weapons. You and your men. Betrayal then? I have no wish to kill you and turn you into a martyr, Adam. But you had more than enough warnings to still lead the Fang. Belly or not. There's no betrayal really in the chain of the rabid dog. I agree. A necessary sacrifice for the good of the cause. But I won't isn't making an opposition. I'm giving an order. Babe, what are you doing? Seems like you're underestimating my power, Sienna. Do you see now? You're right. Vision alone won't suffice in shaping our future, nor would it have brought even your most trusted aside to my side, aides to my side. What matters was our Santa. You call me a rabbit, underestimate me. You can't see that my passion is but a fuel. You can't have a curse. I didn't accept a meeting on your terms because of confrontation. Overconfidence. I have been playing this for a long time. But she got betrayed by the one person. I take no pleasure in this, as I won't end what's going to happen to your remaining allies. You bastard. Be better that important by purge quickly without a fight that is belong Sarah's war will, except for you, obviously. As I had said, will have been wasted on you superiorly, so please fight me. The dog you so surely underestimate, fight the ones you trusted to have your back. Barry was everyone. Don't make me do this. Fight as much as you like, and then die. Die, betrayed, outsmarted, outgunned, and alone. Can anyone else here get away from the dome now? Where the hell was that? Something crashed to the ceiling. Something. No, wait. I think I saw a human. So, and Celia is trying to escape. Don't let her lose you among the pillows to the rest. Bastard. What kind of ear does he have? And someone go check that out. Sure, I saw a person. Don't be stupid. Who the hell could survive that kind of fall? I can't breathe. All is us. I can tell. Oof. Now what's happening? Get it together here. It hasn't been that long since you lost a fight. Let's get out of here already. Uh, there's more outside raiding with guns aim at the exit. What? Mother. Fall back towards the altar. There's another way out. Who? Who are you? It's us. It's not David. It's JQ. My name is JQ D. Colors. I'm a hunter. A hunter? A hunter? What is a hunter doing here? Does it matter? This person hasn't changed, so I won't leave here alive. Go. Sir? Yes, sir. This human feels familiar. Where do I know him from? Another exit? Where are you talking? We have a percentage 0 time to waste, so here's the closure. I'm supposed to extract you, but I'm not going to die for you. I will now fight my way to the altar. You're welcome to tag along, or you can try your luck through the hole of bullets. Choice is yours. Whatever, just lead the way. Get yours, now. Engage them up close, I will cover you. You're dead, Sienna. I trust you won't be holding back. No, I won't. Okay, wait a minute. Sorry, I'm not just coughing anymore. Mining. Come lay down on my bed. It's perfectly normal and it's round and plumb with the pillow. Anyway, let's go fast rip. And then put this torch. Damn, you goddamn force, how could you be so stupid? Well done, but don't relax just yet. Just cry enough. I don't know who you are or what you're here for exactly, human. Adam. But Shannon dies here. You just add another curse. Wow. Huh. Sorry, no can do. I need her alive. Didn't you say you wouldn't risk your life for me? Not exactly. I said I wouldn't die for you. So you have to ask yourself, what do I have in mind? So his weakness is this. He's neutral to like most of my things. Okay, so I think I broke it. Sorry. Oh god, I think I broke it. Oh no, I didn't break it. What happened to it? Okay. We can't load. Oh, we can't load. It's later. Yes. We're gonna reload because I think I broke it. But not Dave. JQ. My actual. There's nothing else in. This is gonna be a long video. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna probably do this for a while. I was waiting for him to. Yes. Okay, wait. Put this full screen in. I can't have this. Let's skip all this. We're gonna do this. What is that? Okay, so I see you potential human. You've been trained well, but your path ends here. I have you tempo. My what now? His aura. I'll recover. How many times did he? Goodbye, Sienna. Oh no, you know. Rocket punch. Rocket what? You vermin. Way in the chin. Wait, his eyes. You gotta be kidding me. Your arm. Lost the old one during the fall of Beacon. This one pretty sure though. Wouldn't you agree? Beacon? Now I remember. You're that kid. The one who got turned to shreds in the finals. But how? As much as I love to make you pay for your involvement, Butcher Beacon, time's up. What? Friendly fire. The door is to the left. Get it off. Lay on the bed. Whining for no reason? If you don't like sleeping on the couch, then go sleep on the bed. Haha, well, you can't explain what just happened, but it's just one more second there. And now, some light. Both are locked. I won't be able to open the door without blasting it open, with the risk of bringing the whole thing down on their heads. And for what happened, where do you think I dropped out of? Out of transport. An armed transport, and the reason they didn't use the laser earlier is we didn't know which blob of heat was you. The rock of the red cliff plays havoc on sensors. It was the Fangs claim it as a base of operations, though. If you know about that, you must realize we can't simply go out with the other entrance. If there was more Fangs outside the chapel, there must be others there too. Obviously, but that ain't where I'm planning to leave from in the first place. I'm going to need you to guide me from here on out, though. We need to go further down, but the scan only provide us with a partial map. Further down? Well, that's a crushable thing going further down than you need to. But here we go. Redcliffe Prison, Divine Penance. They give the grid-based map with arrow keys or the control arrows on the screen. You will encounter a number of different elements, each with its own icon. Block this indicates non-walkable paths. Certain action may clear the way. Shows this going to represent unrecovered treasure. It may be a consumable or crafting ingredient or key item. Stairs. This guy represents passages to different levels of the same dungeon. Safe spots. Okay, we all know what safe spots. We don't need one. Healing fronts. Step on the spots will fully recover your party, SP, and I didn't know that. Come encounter. We know what the death's going. That's not it. That's on the list. Most likely will be encountered later in the game story. Be careful. We're crawling. Some mountain don't have visual icons, but same triggering events. Always keep an eye out for changes in the message log. You can reseize the text in the option menu. The on-screen hint will update as you progress through the dungeon. Maybe it could even be used to track quests if you had the right gal on the chair. Wait, Penny? Penny. They gotta be Penny. Okay. Um, Everyone has two of the guys. Laws lead to the chapel. Deeper in the prison. No, so wait a minute. What do you mean we're going further down? All we can find is second level of the prison. That's it. Well, it sure will. Well, we couldn't get a pressure scan. We managed to find a system of natural caves in the rock of the Red Cliff. Natural caves? There should be a point in the lower level where the rock is thin enough to blow up. Not exactly, where yet, but I'm able to spot it when I see it. I'm surprised you managed to get even that much. Are you from Atlas? That kind of technology? Huh? Atlas wish they had someone like the professor on board. Well, actually, they did at one point. I'm sorry? Well, it's a long story. Let's just continue. The longer we dally here, the sooner your former subordinates can catch up, and I can't rock and punch people all that time. Point taken. Great shot, by the way. What can I say? I was in the zone. What did you shout out? Rocket punch, though. That's a distraction, obviously. Also, it sounds cool. That's it, though. Hey, when you get a rocket, man, you let me know what it sounds like when you sit there and be like, rocket punch. Okay. You know how many times I wish I would see someone with a robotic hand and be like, can you say the line? And be like, no. No, but I don't think it's funny, but I think it's hilarious when people be like, rocket punch. Because as a kid, me and my friends would sit there and be like, rocket punch. But our hands never like flew off. And I was like, I was imagining if I ever get my arm amputated, put a rocket, like, one of them, not amputee, mechanical, like, plastic arms to a place that I can control and be like, rocket punch. And it's Tristan and be like, boom. I think that would be funny. Like, I said, like a joke, obviously, but I don't recommend doing that to anyone who does have amputee arms, though. I'm just saying, I think it would be kind of cool, but I'm not. What was Adam said true? True? What is that guy you're referring to? What he said about you and Beacon. Oh, well, yeah, it's true. Pretty sure you can still find footage of the broadcast. I remember watching it. They said of your entries was. How did you survive? This is getting last words. Who said I did? What? I don't like talking about it. Guess we won't be going through more Fangs after I hear first from the corner going south. They're heading towards the lower levels. For what it's worth. I'm sorry. APK group system primary share APK each time performing actions the entire group acts next. Each primary has their own special sets of skills. Each skills has a different MP in our HP cards. MP or HP cards on top of their AP cards. Also, all skills have an element, up to including healing and items. Each party member and enemy has different admin resistance. The party member who possesses the turn previous admin resistance for defending during the enemy turn. Pay case attention to the different above by the UI and planning currently. Damage can be more numerous than you think. The number above their spirit indicate the actual number of the type of enemy. So even only 3 spirits can actually consider multiple advancements. The total number of enemies attacked depends on the total number of enemies on the field. Also, each one has its own individual HP bar, which means that if your next attack deals 10 damage to an enemy with 1 HP, 9 leftover damage points won't be improved to its bubbles will just be lost. On the other hand, if you strike the element weakness or land a critical hit, you will cover AP on top of doing extra damage. Mastery of the elements and careful resources management is the key to victory, so pay close attention. Good luck. I hate you all. Alright, you're weak to punch. You're weak to that. You're weak to punch. You're weak to that. Okay. I got critical on me, bastard. Yes, I got critical on me. Going to hell. Glory to the red fang. How could I let this happen? How could I be so blind? Being pretty hard on yourself there. I was the leader of the White Fang. My duty was to guide the organization, not to lead it. Be led astray, never let it go too far. I failed. Look, I can't really imagine what you must be going through, but I've been in a leadership position before. It wasn't easy. That was for a group of 4 people plus a friend. It's not supposed to be easy. In the roles I asked for, I miscalculated, overestimated my finger on the pulse of the fang, and I was outgrowing clout. Now I was going to lead them on to slaughter. And take a look of innocence with them again. If we're talking about the responsibility of power, it also happened on your watch, didn't it? Men were killing hunters, civilians alike. He approved both. Hundreds of people slaughtered by those animals of your friends and the grim they brought with them. Yet you chose now to have courage. Please, I'm supposed to protect you while you're commissary. I mean, we could have been better hunters. I haven't even finished it, so I'm upset. This idea that was going to go fuck themselves. The moment on, whenever you're in the area with enemies, you will enter a battle automatically after a random numbers of steps. Guys don't show up on the map, so always keep a close eye on your SP and base score. But you did no way to avoid running into random encounters, depending on some major terrorist breakthrough. But since you can get loot from them, see them as opportunities, although what's this unknown? If you don't get stuff, you can always try to flee. When fleeing is not always successful, but you can try as many times as you want. So long as you got enough AP. Okay, Penny. I was kind of hoping you'll find like a treasure. Hoping that's the case. This just leads to the second page and 4 of the present. We go down. Yes. Okay. Zero zero with 8 total 8. What did I get? Can I like heal? 40 37. She's a MILF. Oh Lord, how old am I? 23 / 5. I mean, I'm 24. Well, that makes sense. In a sense. Do I have any, like... No, I don't have any heals. That's great. This treasure. Let me get to the treasure. Game over. They both was like there. Say nope. I don't. Okay, so how do I heal? Bams. Go lay down on my bed. Bed. Up there. Get on my bed. Come on my bed. Get on my bed. It's a thing, man. Sorry, my son's rain is irritating me, and I'm not telling you. What's that? Start the game. Over here. How weird. What is? I was just thinking it's kind of dangerous to keep the key so close to the cell. Design flaw, if you ask me. Not like they could have even gone to them from inside, anyways. With the white symbols, anything possible. Anyways, they ought to be useful. That's why we need to be on the far wall of one of the cells. I see they were lying when we were using this place as a base. Thinking, why did you abandon it? After the fall beacon, we could no longer tolerate our presence. Wait, that impulse, that Virgo? There's 3 micro types you can possibly run into. Consumables, items which you can encourage, which fighting, key items which you can. So we know all this, okay? It's just items. He hits hard. Like, bro, he hits hard. Look how hard she hits. It's my second time dying. And I don't like it. What are you rummaging around for? But for time, I fired this crystal and look at the parody of this one. That's how did you even? Let's just say that I have a certain sensitivity to the presence of dust. I'm surprised whoever this belongs to left it behind. I think the issue was less that they left it behind and more that they couldn't come back for it. Oh, right. Well, being a terrorist isn't exactly a safe job, even though I thought about changing careers. Let's just move on. Hey, you made a good joke. I am not funny. I don't got enough health for all this. It says east, so I'm trying to go east, but I'm not trying to go down, I'm trying to go up. L. The spot. You sure? Positive. Let me set up the exposure charge I bought and check. Belated that though, we got a problem. What's wrong? Complete scan. Remember the rocks and thin enough, but we didn't account for the reinforcements from those repairs. The charge won't be enough. I see. In that case, we need to increase the portion with the dust crusher. Either wind or fire will do. You can do that. I've done it many times. There should be some dust left in the storage room to the ease we can use. Thank the buzz I didn't bring any. Proof 100 with no dust on him? Seriously? Yeah, I know. Let's just say there's resident damage back home. To hell, back. I don't have time for y'all. No, I don't got time for y'all. I don't got time. Why do y'all popping up like some freaking Apple Jacks in the 4th of July? Alright, storage room. Is it this way? I know if I remember it, those are. Oh, yeah. Leads. That's what I thought. Discussion. Wasn't this place supposed to be abandoned? Yes, it was. Apparently, I have to. As the plan gave your notice, they've been playing this for a while. The powers of shit or 88. Some way I managed to against the floor, beacon behind my back. I really come on. Run that by me again? Also, what the? Okay, these are easy to do with because they're. Oh, I almost killed a ladybug. That would have been an oopsie. I was not expecting a ladybug to be in the midst of today's. That's so level quarters. What did you? Is that a book? Oh, damn. Or even chances. Blondie? Or the rocks? What kind of book is it? No, not at all. I mean, it's useless to us. Anyway, let's just go. That wasn't suspicious at all. What is this book? Okay. As much as I can, so I'd be like, oh, jump here, jump here. So don't worry about it. If I do cut some things on and like cop out what I said, don't worry about it. It's all because I'm trying to make it more convenient. Unless I decide to say screw it and just upload. Then it's gonna be a long video. I know not a lot of people sit there for long videos like this. It wasn't supposed to go on like this. I probably will have to go back and read what they said. Okay. Ah, found it. How about that? I was thinking, can we just use the fire dust crystal I found in the other cell? Sure, if you want to blow up the wall, us and Paul the floor above. If I go to that pair would empower the char way beyond what's safe. Nice and everything. I turn to one, it's a small bomb. So let's go with that. I thought you said we had no time. So just put it out there. Maybe obvious to you, may not be obvious to others. What you said about Adam and Beacon, to me, it's not obvious. I don't know how much about the inner workings of the Fang. Oh, that, why do you ask? At Beacon, I didn't just lose an arm. I also lost a lot of connections. I say, I'm sorry. Are you? Do you care? Yes. I need to know more. I need to understand. Otherwise, I don't think I can protect you properly. Are we having a MILF? Are we gonna get this thing when we have relations with a MILF? Wait, this is 3 years, right? And wasn't my kid like 17, 18? So how old is he? He's 23, but it's like, if you play the other version, then I don't think they have the other one anymore. I beg your pardon? It wasn't a title to begin with. In the first generation, the white fang was simply addressed by adding a suffix to the name. Suffix. You're talking Mr. You know Mr. I bet we have a big Mr. community back home. I see. Anyway, yes, but when I took over the Fang, I decided to change, among other things, our image, make us the official command language. Many titles remained their original Mr., but there was no title for the leader at all. So we went with Supreme Leader. I see. So you're saying it doesn't reflect reality? No. When I took over the Fang for the first iteration, I knew that we needed a different structure to be effective. Well, there's a Supreme Leader. There are 6 regional leaders. The workers serve one for each region environment we operate. And below them, dozens of lieutenants, each one commanding a different call, defending orders so that even if the commission break down, they are self-sufficient, able to work alone if need be. Adam is one of the witnesses, and he took advantage of the structure to hide his pre-protection from me. I found out only when it was too late to stop him out of the breach of veil. Because they had the help of the Vincents. In other words, they didn't need to go through you for supplies. All you saw was the movement of people. You know about that? Yeah, I had some run-ins with them too. They had been versionally entering Vale City of Dust in the week leading up to the accident. And speaking of dust, will this do? Sorry. Yes, that would do. The period is low, but it's big enough. It will make us the hole we need. So I'm like, finally, let's go then. So, is your curiosity satisfied? You giving me food for thought. Let's leave it at that for now. Bro, come on. I'm just gonna go now. I'm trying to continue the story. And yes. Alright, how do we do this? First of all, show me your charge. Here, I got some tools too. Good. Let's see what we're dealing with. The overall design seems as is, but the colors are Mr. Make. Where did you get this? Back home. Remind me again, who do you rep? People who want you alive and well. We can talk when we're out of danger zone. Okay, before pause. For y'all people, please understand that I am trying to do more. So if you guys want to support me, please let me know. Comment down below. Subscribe if you're new. Share it with your friends and buddies. Tell them, hey, this guy's doing this, and he's making sure we actually know what we're doing when we download this game. It's not just a visual novel. Because anytime when I see visual novel that has like these type of combat, when they have combat in it, I want to see the combat. I want to kind of see the grind from the beginning, like 2 or 3 battles in the beginning, and then after that, kind of just skip the rest if you're all grinding. Because at the end, we don't want to see a lot of grinding. We want to see the story. But if you miss out on the combat, because the combat is really fixated on this game, it ruins the momentum. Because everyone's going to think, well, isn't this a visual novel? I've played so many visual novels in my life that it makes completely sense why people are turning into RPG. I've seen adult games become RPG, adult visual novels, where adult theme scenes with combat, with click and bait. Like, yeah, some of them might say, oh, you can skip this. But when it comes to the combat ones, I like those. And I like seeing people play it. But I don't want to see you grind over and over and over again and not getting to the point. So, me personally, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to probably show, like, the combat on the first level, and then the combat on the second level, then I'm going to jump. I want to make sure I cut inventory when I'm looking for the storage room, and then we're going to get back to the main point. I forgot to read that. Got into talking and completely forgot to read. It's done. Is it remotely controlled? Right here. On my arm. Let's back up first. And boop. That sounds perfect. That was honestly perfect. Told you I've done this a few times. You know, car damage too. The door was blown off, but the walls are intact. Yeah. Yes, I can see that. It was intended. So it was. We have our exit. Let's go. A hole in the rock will open up the darkness. You can hear the rush of water. Will you go through? Yes. We did everything. We got everything. We're good to go. And like I said, I know a library have done this. I'm kind of hopping in late, but I want to do it how I like. I like showing people the combat if they actually do want to play. And I tell you my lane at the end of the video. This is significant, bigger than I expected. That makes two of us. There's so much light to. Where's all this? Plummet must, and those two must have been excavated by the river over the centuries. This must be the water source that's supposed to dry up, forcing the to abandon the red cliff fortress centuries ago. Oh, yeah, that tracks. I guess it just got diverted then, somehow. Well, I want to know what goes on this deep under that. Watch out. It's not about damage and healing main skills in life to give beneficial stats effect to your party and effects stat effect. So it's just facts. GP, yeah. So we want to switch to you because you have water. So yeah, you have water. You're very useful for that. So the Red Cliff are home to Nessa Brim. Cool. Catastrophe. Their savages pre-common advanced cold desert. I think we covered them in Grim study. They should only go after already dead prey then. Yes, but seeing they got the home advantage, I want to push my luck. Alright, screw it. I'm turning all the functions of the arm back on again. So you had some off. Yeah, they consume energy, and I was told to rock off the cliff with one of most of them unreliable, but the more help we can get, the better here. I didn't go through all the trouble to save you just so we could become a Grim's dinner. Also status, but there should be a way up if we keep going north. I like my flashlight in a mapping system. Anything else? This shows us my score, and I can it shows a process of 1940 press 1950 kilograms per square centimeter. That's kind of right. Did you also get your arm installed back home? You know it. And speaking of, have a couple combat incidents. What would do in patch if you're feeling out of aura focus? I would suggest abusing them. I wouldn't suggest abusing them though. Well, do lead the way. There's a whole bed, dude. And I will end this episode here because it's been a while.